Alright guys, welcome to another YouTube video. Today we're going to put tube doors on the Jeep, front and back. We're going to put them together. We got them here in a box. But first, just in case, let me show y'all how I took the top off and the doors off. So here you just try to back up the Jeep and try to line it up exactly where the hooks are at. Line up with the top itself. Okay, so from inside the Jeep, you gotta unlatch each top, one on each side. You gotta take these, it's called the freedom panels off. You gotta remove these, like, screws. And here also these little bolts to hold everything in. Okay, now that this comes off. Just comes right off. First, you have to unplug the defrost plug, electrical plug in the back, and the line to the windshield wiper in the back. And you got two Torx screws on the very top, one on each side. And then 6 in the back, 3 on each side, next to each window. So there's actually a spot for all 8 of these. You kind of open this up. There's a spot right here. See? You can save these right here so you don't lose them. Right? And on this side, you also got a spot for the doors. Okay, so you're going to drop these and kind of line them up to the back. Line them up in the front. Actually, you hook these up in where the hole is, where the bolt was going. Alright, that's it. It's completely off. Alright, so now for the doors. Now, I think these are like T50s or something, but just a 1/4 bit actually removes as long as they're not on tight. So once these are removed, these go on this side off. 4. Okay, so then you gotta unplug the doors. So this door, okay, so you gotta pull this in here, kind of clip it out. That disconnects. Then the actual plug, push and pull it up. All right, so now the door, and do that, also kind of stays there. The door is completely loose and can pop right off. Okay, so now the back ones are a little more tricky. You got to move the seat to the front and remove this little cover that's here, and the plug is here, right? Pull the lock, unlock. And you can see this pulls right up too. This pulls right up. And slides out. Alright, so now this one is good to go too. Okay, so sometimes these things can get pretty stuck. So once the door is open, if you get like a 2x4 underneath it and kind of like pop it up a little bit. So now we can start working on these doors. Alright, so it's a box within a box with 2 other boxes. Okay, so we got 4 pieces, 4 doors. All right, and you also get a bunch of hardware. Latches and knobs and screws and bolts and all that. And some brief instructions. These instructions are not really the best though. Okay, so this is everything that comes in the box. And you have 3 of these low hinge and 1 of the high hinge. That's for the one, the very bottom of the top, sorry, the back. Okay, then you also have a set of four all complete set, and these I'm not exactly sure, these are extras for something else, but that came in the package also. because I believe these are what goes in here, the back side. There's nothing to bolt down here, it just screws into the other one of these. So we'll see. We're gonna start putting it together. All right, and these big bolts here are actually a 14 millimeter. No, 13 millimeter. Okay, so now with these still a little loose, they're not exactly tight. I'm just gonna try to align these as best we can. And make sure it's not hitting anything on the paint. It should click right on. You can also adjust it, pull it in, pull it out, up or down a little bit. And then we're just gonna start tightening these up. Put a 13 millimeter or ratchet or either way, just put it in there and tighten this all up. Top and bottom. Okay. This little lever here opens up the actual door. See, everything kind of lines up. Nothing's touching, nothing's hitting, nothing hits. Everything's good. Alright, last thing to do here is hook up the strap here. Sorry, right here. Right here, we're going to hook up this strap. So we took the old one off. And that'll hold the door from opening too much. Alright. Alright guys, so it's all set. Now I did tighten this up. These you don't have to mess with too much. This just kind of puts, this is just a cover for the whole thing. But these two little hex bolts, loosen them up and push them back some or forward some depending on where you need it. And now I pushed this one back pretty much all the way. There's a little wiggle there. I did that on all of them. Alright, so now to put together the mirrors. Alright, so these are the parts and here's where they go. So I'm going to put it here and just leave the bracket here all the time, with doors, without doors, doesn't matter, just leave the bracket here. So you're going to take these out, one on each side. Alright, so you got to put these on kind of snug, but not so snug, and make sure that back piece doesn't move. And remember the bolt, the actual bolt nut goes on the bottom, okay? Snug. Snug. Alright. So keep in mind that it has to kind of stick face out like that, right? So this thing does have multiple holes on it, so you really want it to stick there, right? Straighten it out there. So they make it this way in case you want to position this in a different place. Just make sure this thing goes in. Perfect. Alright, that's going to be it. I'm going to slide it in, and nice and snug and tight. Again, try to stick out some. Right now here, I'm gonna use this, and make sure this thing is tight. You don't want this thing moving or rattling. It's probably gonna happen, but you want to do as little as possible. Alright, so now we gotta make sure it's straight. Okay, so from inside, you want to make sure it sticks out just enough. On both sides, and that one. I can see Nico. Alright, they are on and pretty straight. You can barely see the very edge of the Jeep. Perfect for situations like this where you're backing up and you don't want to hit the pole. You just gotta make sure you're straight back. Just exactly what mirrors should be used for, right? There we go. Alright guys, that's it. Gives it a new look, a little more aggressive also. Keeps the safety back there, the dog doesn't fall out. I'd say it's a win. It's definitely worth $200 that these things cost. It's very cheap. Very cheap. And sturdy. So, thanks again for watching another one of the videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out some of these other videos that I got too.